Five, four, three, two, one.
How you doing? And welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. And it is silly season, and oh god, it's all hilarious. I can't even say it, but we're gonna talk about the Harry Kane. What would be this transfer window without even a Harry Kane saga and all that jazz? But you know, at the end of the day, guys, you know this. You know what I'm getting at this point. You know what? There is these bell buttons down there. There's something called subscribe. There's something called join. There's something definitely called like the thumbs up. So if you click those, you really help the algorithm to promote MUFC Realist TV. You know, we are on a road to 20K. 1 year in the making, 15K past. We are 15.7 something K. So yeah, really, if we can rack up more, 300 more, so be 16K, that would be even better. The most important thing is that you see that things are moving. You see that things are moving, and you see that Tenhag is looking to get his targets over the line. So who's to say that we can only do one deal at a time? We're talking about Rasmus Holland as well. That is getting very advanced as well. You have Amrabat coming in, and with that squad, gentlemen, that is almost a title contending squad, because we're going to add this to the stream as well, because we got to move on. What would this stream without being having a Harry Honka Kane discussion? Listen, honest, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm really tired of this. You know, red-faced Harry, come on, make a decision, because it came out yesterday, and I was very quick to sort of jump on this to say that Samuel Lockhurst as well, which I started in the beginning, that Joe Lewis, who's the owner of Spurs, has said to him, no, mate. You know, if he's not going to sign a contract, sell him. You know, you cannot do it. He's employed. Daniel Levy is employed by the boss there, the Billy Bullocks. You know what I mean? So that means that, will he go for 100 million? Because I don't think so. I think that, you know, you've seen the likes of Bayern Munich, he's lifting the heavyweights, but you know, I think he really wants to stay in England. And if Manchester United comes knocking at the door at the very end with a cheeky bid,
does Daniel Levy hold 100% of the power at Spurs? Is it just him?
He's the CEO.
No, but I'm saying, is he, when it comes to transfers, is it
Yes.
him? Is it the way that it was with David
Ed Woodward 2.0?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, very, very much. He loves to be in the limelight. He likes when they write stories about him. He likes to sort of spread the terror image that, you know, you cannot negotiate with him. He's a businessman. He's just a businessman, and at the end of the day, he's a finance guy, right, as well. Yeah, but at the end of the day, when the big boss is telling you, you got to sell him, mate. You got no other choice, right? A lot of people thought that Daniel Levy is the owner of Spurs, but no, it's Joe actually that is the owner. Joe Lewis. What I mean? Joe Lewis, yeah, 100%. So basically, that opens up opportunities, and that opens up for United. I don't know, are we going in for him? Because in the beginning of the transfer market, everyone was linking us, saying, "Oh, he's dead on to Manchester United." But I think we took a step back deliberately. But I think we will come in at the very end. And if we do get a Harry Kane in, and if we do get an Amrabat in, if we do have Mason Mount in, and Onana in, tell me, guys, is this a title contending squad?
If we close all the deals,
yeah,
it's as close. It's as close as we've been.
It's close, but I still think a centre back might. And I'm only saying that for depth of squad. I think also I don't think, especially on the right hand side, I don't know if our fullbacks are good enough to help us challenge for the title. And that's not to criticize them, because I think they both bring different qualities, and I think their qualities are amazing. But I think it's just that last, because fullbacks, as we know, they're increasingly the more important players on the pitch. You know, so your fullbacks have to be, I think, tip top. If you look at title-winning teams, even in recent years in the Premier League, fullbacks have played a big role in that. And I think just on that right-hand side, I think Luke Shaw is probably all right on the left. He could get a shout for a title-winning team, but I think on the right-hand side we're just lacking a little bit. But definitely, very much up there challenging for the title. I don't think we're far off at all.
Big up Peter as well for saying, England Tenno, I said this, Prem is between United and Liverpool. I don't see that Liverpool. We'll dive into that later because I have an argument regarding that as well. But big up again, you must be a Zayn Miassi in disguise. But it's so appreciated for all the donation and support, because really I don't know how to say thank you enough. Like, thank you so much. But we will talk about it. I think that I might as well bring it up now, because if you look at who they have recruited in so far, 2 signings so far, that's I can't remember who it was, McAllister and another right winger,
centre midfielder when it's Sol. What's his name? Jarvis.
Yeah, I have it later on.
Solblitzer or something
From
like that.
RB Leipzig. Yeah, no, I have it, but we will talk about it later on. But that's the end of the show we're going to talk about. So, Peter, thank you. I will get back to you. Hold my beer, please. Thank you so much. From a... So, what do we say about Harry Kane? What do you reckon? Are we tired of this? Do you think he will come to United? Do you think he will go to Bayern? I think that he's going to be sold, mate.
I think he gets sold. But I'll be honest, Mick. I think if he was going to go to Bayern, it would have been happened. It would have been done by now.
Yes, he does want to. I think that's.
If he wants to go to Bayern, I think it's done. I think it's.
I think that his brother and him, his brother's an agent. They're just playing the game, to generate interest. To say, look, put pressure on Levy. Yeah. But what happened yesterday was a blow in the face for Daniel Levy, because that's basically outed him to say, it's basically you showing your cards when you're playing Texas Hold'em. You know what I mean? Dominic Szoboszlai. Yes, that's it. Szoboszlai, the Hungarian.
I can't pronounce it, so I just write it in.
Szoboszlai, Hungarian, 23 years old.
I can't pronounce it at all. I've tried. I've stopped trying.
Yeah, I tried to when I was working with the Polish market, like when you try to read some of the Polish surnames and names, I couldn't do it. That was impossible. Like, they have some weird combination of letters that even I'm very word blind, to be honest. But listen, here's the thing. What I'm trying to say, Daniel Levy has lost his bargain power here right now. He's been exposed by Joe Lewis telling him you have to sell. So that opens up a can of worm for him. So the only club that I see him going to is United at the end of the day. That's the way I see it. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Exactly the same.
If he is going to leave, I can't see why United wouldn't be his top choice. I mean, I'd be very surprised if he chooses to go to Bayern over United, especially if it's nothing to do with money and it's just a choice.
Maddie's Polish.
I would be. Yeah,
I know, but you know what I'm talking about, Maddie.
How many goals is he shy of Shearer's record? Is it 48?
2 seasons he's breaking it.
Yeah, exactly. And he could get 90% of the way potentially
in one season. If you've got Bruno and Mount behind you, for me, and you've got Anthony on the same pitch, you've got Sancho on the same pitch potentially, and maybe if you've got if we do get Amrabat, right? So you're looking at, because attacking football is all about patterns of play. Now, when you have all those players on the pitch, I'm telling you, Harry Kane is going to have such a great time. If he plays in the team where Bruno and Mason Mount are playing and they're firing, he is going to have a great time on that pitch. And I think he would have and he knows this. He's not stupid. He's a very intelligent footballer. He knows all this stuff, So,
guys, we have a challenge here from Marty. Try to pronounce this Polish name. Read it.
I'm telling you, Błaszczykowski.
Błaszczykowski. No, I cannot do that.
I'll go with Błaszczykowski.
𝑆ZCZ. I mean, come on, what is that? Maddie, can you write how you actually pronounce it instead of writing those? Because I see SZCZ. I mean, come on. Błaszczykowski, maybe. I don't know. Come on, man. Come on, seriously.
Yeah, Błaszczykowski, maybe.
Yeah, he played in Dortmund. That's according to Maddie.
Look, David Saar just made a comment about what I was talking about, right backs, which fair comment, to be fair. He says, Jimmy, Man United won the Premier League and Champions League with Wes Brown at right back. So fair comment.
Yeah.
100%.
You're
Yeah, but
not
the game
wrong.
has changed since.
I think football's
Sorry.
different then. Football's
Yeah.
very different then.
Yeah.
Okay, people making fun of me, calling me Mick 𝒂𝒊𝒔𝒉. Come on, man.
When it comes to Kane,
You started it. This is your fault.
I did.
I just want to say, when it comes to Kane, everybody thought he was going to City.
They did
Remember?
last year.
Yeah,
Thomas,
but he didn't. So
Yeah.
it's very hard to read Kane, you know, because he never say anything out. He's not outspoken. He's very like calm and I think he has.
I think he's being convinced by people. I think there's people.
No, I
in
think
his
he was
country-
cock-blocked. Sorry for the language. I think he was cock-blocked by Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy is a very powerful person, right? And you've seen Harry Kane is a very pleasant guy, you know, but he's got bollocks at the end of the day. He did the hot sauce challenge. If you saw it, he came to the bomber.
He did, yeah.
He did, yeah. So he's got some bollocks, that boy. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I think he got
interesting
strong-armed.
Interesting enough, though, Mick. I wonder what Levy is actually thinking. I think you make a very, very valid point about the problems now potential problems between Lewis and Levy moving forward, because he's been publicly outed, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been outed. That's what I'm saying. So he
exactly.
lost his only negotiation trade.
It's gone. That
It's
shroud
gone.
is gone. Yeah,
It's gone.
I totally
It's
agree with
gone.
you.
We call a spade a spade. It's gone, right?
Yeah.
Even the devil up there in the corner is angry. Like, you know, it's gone. Like, you know, for 15.74K subs, maybe it's gone up to 16 now. I don't know.
But I have a question for Stu. How do you think, if we get Harry Kane, let's say, think hypothetical, how will he impact our game and way of style of play? If you compare him to, for example, Wakehurst.
Yeah. We will have the most fluid front three in the Premier League, in my humble opinion. And what I mean by that is his ability to be able to come deep and take the ball, but his ability to play the 6-yard box is phenomenal. He thrives from the penalty spot onwards, but he also thrives from the 22, 25 yards away from the box as well. Not particularly quick, but when he runs with the ball, he runs with an actual purpose. He knows where he's going to travel with the football. He doesn't wait for the ball to take him. He takes the ball. Okay. And that is something that Weghorst didn't do. The only player, in my humble opinion, again, and if you think back to the way that Ruud van Nistelrooy used to play, he used to play very, very similar. He was very good outside the box, but fucking dynamic. Excuse my language.
Yeah. No. Use whatever language but just don't be abusive. That's all. That's
Harry Kane will offer that. Also, he offers that beautiful part where he could pop over to the left, he could pop over to the right, he can cross the football as well. So if he does interchange with Rashford, he does interchange with Anthony, we still got that potency. Not as potent without Kane in the box, mind you, but we still got that potency. And that, to me, as a centre half, if you're a Ruben Diaz, who pretty much had an easy time of it in the Premier League last night, you're going to be thinking, Jesus, what? That is why when Son and Kane are on fire, with Højbjerg feeding Son and Kane, the ability for them to intertwine and interchange was phenomenal.
It's beautiful. It's lovely.
It is. Yeah, true.
And Harry Kane will bring that to us, Jarvis.
But you
I have
mentioned.
been thinking, sorry, Jimmy. I just want to add one comment. I've been thinking about this. He will add something that we haven't had in a long time, and he's very strong. You know, he's very strong when he has his body in between the ball and the defender. No one can go past him, and we haven't had that with Weghorst. We have Rashford, you know, Martial. They're not strong enough. They're not strong on the ball. So he will add that element in our game.
Okay, listen, I gotta move on basically. So there's a lot of heated debate. You can speak about Mbappe and Kane, but I have a question from Stephanie Griffith. Uncle Jimmy, do you want to play ping pong with me, or what does it say?
Do you want ping pong?
Oh, ping pong. I thought she said she wants to play ping pong with you, mate.
I don't think
Do you accept that challenge? Who will win? You have a good backhand.
I'm quite good at ping pong, by the way. So yes, I would accept the challenge. But no, but seriously, I don't think I've watched Frimpong enough for me to make the assessment as whether, and especially I've watched him in matches. but not with him as the focal point of my watching the match. Because what I tend to do is when I want to know about a player, I'll watch a whole match of him, but I'll just focus on them just to see what their movement is like. So I've not seen enough of him. From what I do know of him, no, I think there's other players that I would go for before he would be my choice. So no, he's not. He's never been my top choice. But I just want to. I know you want to move on, but I just wanted to say quickly, because you mentioned Stu, you mentioned pace about Harry Kane. I just wanted to say the reason Harry Kane doesn't really need pace a lot is because he's very good at using his body to get defenders off him. So if he when he accelerates, he doesn't have to accelerate that quickly because he's able to get defenders off and then take off. And I think that gives him an advantage every single time he does. And he can do that with his back to goal, in the sense that he can swing defenders around off him and turn around and take off. And not many strikers can do that.
Brilliant point. And to add to that, and this is where he is exceptional, is near post and front post. Yeah. I cannot remember the last time we had a striker that attacked the near and the far post and scored goals.
Absolutely,
He's tremendous.
I agree.
Great point, Jimmy.
Great point. Stephanie Griffith has actually accepted your challenge. Let's go, Uncle Jimmy. She will smash you with a backhand, I guess. Guys, let's just round up the Harry Kane.
Pretty decent. I promise, I'm pretty decent. I don't like tooting my own horn, but I'm pretty decent. I like it. I play
apparently West Ham is coming in for 40 million bid for Conor Gallagher. We'll see how that goes as well. They got money to burn, but listen, from a Hotimeter perspective, let's say, Jesus Christ, this is getting too. Even I'm getting over my PTSD. But all of a sudden, if we get in a Højlund, you're getting a Harry Kane, you're getting all these first team targets. I mean, you gotta see it that we be right up there with the expectation to win the league with this squad, right? Harry Kane will give you 30 goals. You chuck in a understudy, which is a Højlund, who will give you 15 goals, right? Plus all the firepower, man. Plus Onana. That's got to be a contender winning. But guys, as per usual, what we're going to do here, we have to round up this debate with the Hotimeter. So again, one for yes, I agree with you saying, Mick, is that with this Harry Kane and everyone in the squad, we will challenge him for the title. Or two, say, Mick, you're bonkers, you're delusional. So let's do this Hotimeter. I did a Schumacher, come on. Guys, what do you reckon? Jarvis, you're the most pessimistic person. You're always the one that drags me down a bit to say I'm very positive, but I'm expecting something.
Well, are we talking about Harry Kane?
Yes. Are we talking about his brother?
50% in my mind.
Okay.
And that's very high in I have never been that high on Kane. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, 50. Jarvis, 50.
You've got a new name, by the way, Mick. Just letting you know.
Yeah, new name. What do I have?
Look how long it is. You've been Mick. I'm not even going to try and read it. You've got a new Polish name, basically.
A new Polish name, but we also have a new member, which is Gavin Underwood. Welcome to the family, Gavin. Big up to you. Gavin became a member as well. What do I have? Wait. 64 likes, people. Come on, get those likes up. Come on, we're slaving here in the kitchen. Get up to 100 likes before we close the shop. What is my name? Say my name. Say my name.
Well, you won't be able to say that.
Oh, where is it? Jarvis, do you find the comment?
Box. It was Box.
Was it Box?
Yeah.
Come on, Box.
There it is, just under Gavin.
Under Gavin.
Yeah,
Box.
the new member.
Oh, come on, man. The title is Mick Rubov Schloss. Close the shop. I'm too dyslexic for this, guys. Please don't mess with me.
Jarvis, I'm going to go 90% on Kane. There's something. I think we get him.
What? You're brave. You're brave. You're much braver than I am.
Can you say that loud? Can you say, wait a minute? How much?
90%. I think we get him. I do.
Wow, that's high. That's high.
I just look at that face. Sorry.
I've never. I don't even.
Jimmy, you are very positive. I can feel.
Don't put a hit at me, Jarvis.
Happiness is coming out. Say it with chest, Jimmy. Come on.
For me, I'm going 40%. I'm not, and I can't. It's too good to be true for me. It's too good. It would just because it would literally be the difference between us really genuinely challenging for the title and not. Because I think it just is too good. It's too good to be true, and I don't think we're at a place where we can just get what we want yet. I think we'll get there, but I don't
take it and go, Jimmy. Too good. Take it and go, like Russell Peters. Too good.
Do you just one quick question? Do you think that if Kane is viable, though, that the club would do everything to get him? Because there's that one occasion, isn't there, that one player comes up and he can't go to Madrid because they won't be able to afford him and Mbappe in 12 months' time. He can't go to City. Where does he go? Except Bayern Munich, obviously, but where does he go? It's the first time in my mind that Real Madrid have got a number 9 available.
Okay.
Manchester United have got a 9
Listen,
available.
I just want to round this up. I know we are going over time. I know Jimmy has kids and he's got to go as well. So we can talk about this. But listen, okay, vote it can be 50-50. Jimmy's a little bit scared. I understand. You go with chest up, Stu. Like, you know,
I'm
you were in the green.
I'm terrified.
His chest is out there.
You know, people are going 90%. Like, you know, come on, man. Come on.
There's quite a few. What people are very optimistic in it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, we will see. We will see. But thank you so, guys, for listening to us. We had our say, as what we say. Go, peace, and banana. And I hope we made your day, right? So this has been Mick Ruby here, Jarvis Cocker, Stewie will be back in personal terms, no problem. You know, we pay him a Snickers per show.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
Anybody's for Snickers. Anybody's for Snickers.
Right. And hopefully we get Jimmy on as well. But please, guys, enjoy your night and thank you for watching. And that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.